Hey guys, it's Asha. Welcome back to Reading with Toby. Today I am so excited to finally start this vlog with you all. I have been waiting and wanting to start it, but life and work has just been absolutely crazy. I do have a couple clips from last week that I will share with you guys in a second, but today it is Thursday and I'm so excited to finally I feel like start the vlog. March is Women in Horror Month, celebrating horror books written by women authors. So of course, you know, I want to participate. I have so many great horror books, I feel like, that I'm so excited about, that I thought a fun way for me to choose one is to kind of do it randomly. So I'm going to go through and count how many books by women authors I have, and then we'll just do like a random number generator until this vlog ends, basically. So I have this horror shelf here, which I will leave a link down below where I kind of organized it. You can see I have a lot more books now. So I have some horror books here that I'm gonna count, and then I have some on a couple other shelves throughout because I had to put them so that they would fit. So I'm gonna go through now, count how many I have. I don't think I'm gonna count my YA books because I do have some horror YA that are by women authors, but I'm just not really in the mood for it. Maybe on the next round I'll count them, but right now I think I'm just gonna do my adult horror books. So let me go through and count them, and then we will pick our first book. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is this a woman? I think I counted all of them, and there are 15 books that I have on my shelf. Let's go do the random number generator. I'm trying to start recording my screen. Random number generator. Okay, so 1 through 15. Right, that's what I said. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Number 7. Number 7. All right, so let's see. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The biggest book, of course. All right, so the one that I chose, or that came up randomly, oh my gosh, I didn't want a big book. I'm so tired of reading big books. I have Full Immersion. I really don't want to read a big book. Full Immersion by Gemma Amor. I have no idea what this is. I got this in a Nightworm subscription box. It sounds incredible. Speculative horror. So I'm gonna try it. And if it's not catching my attention, then we will do another one. You see the very first chapter, it's like written a letter, and it says to the Department of Virtual and Experimental Therapy. Interesting. Okay, this is the book we're gonna go. This is what was chosen. I am excited. Let's do it. Before I start delving into reading this book, I do want to go back and show you some clips from last week because I finished my audiobook and it was 5 stars. So I want to go back and show you me reading that and listening to it. I am very sad. I was very sad last week. I had like one of the worst weeks, or I had the worst week of residency ever. But I do want to show you show you those clips because I was reading, at least I was reading good books. I'll show you those clips, and then when you come back we will start reading full. Alright, hello everyone. It is Saturday, March 11th. I don't really know when and where and what vlog this part is going in because I'm kind of all over the place. I'm thinking this is gonna go in the March vlog. So I have a day off. Work has been absolutely horrible. I had one of the worst weeks I've ever had in residency. Yeah, I think I had the worst week I've ever had in residency. It's been really bad. But I have 3 more days on the floor, working on the floor. I have to work tomorrow, and then I work Monday and Tuesday, and then I am done on the floor. I'm so grateful for today. I'm trying to just relax. So I thought I would come and share with you what I'm gonna be doing to be nice and cozy. So I bought this little coloring book. While I'm listening to my audiobook, I like doing things. I'm like a lot of people where I don't like to just sit there and listen to an audiobook, but I don't really have any cleaning to do. Sometimes you don't want to clean. Anyways, so what I'm going to do is do some coloring, which I'm so excited about. I looked up like creepy cute things a creepy cute coloring book, and I found this one on Amazon and I bought it, and I'm so excited. I thought I would share with you. I'll link it down below, but they have some like really cute stuff. Like, you guys know I like my creepy things. Just like a cute girl on a moon. I don't know, guys, I don't know. But I like that it's, look at this little cute little vampire guy. Come on. My color this one today while we are listening to The New Guys. This is the audiobook that I am currently listening to. The historic class of astronauts that broke barriers and changed the face of space travel. The part that I'm at, we're kind of in the aftermath of the tragic Columbia tragedy where the spaceship blew up on takeoff. It's so sad, and I like went to go watch videos of it. It's so sad, especially because it could have been prevented, and it was just like NASA feeling pressured and money and what people will do for money. It's like, that was so sad. And the other thing about the Columbia tragedy, I'm gonna start picking colors. I have this little pouch here, this planner pouch. And inside of it, I just have a ton of, I've had these for years. These Crayola super tips. I have like, this whole thing is just full of Crayola super tips. So that's what I'm gonna use the color with. And the saddest part about that, obviously, all those astronauts that lost their lives, but it's that those astronauts put their trust into NASA and like truly thought that NASA had their back. Oh my god, I don't know, that makes me want to cry. It's so sad. Like, they truly thought that NASA had their back. It was gonna, like, if there was any thought that it was not safe to fly, they really thought NASA was gonna not make them do it. But there was so much doubt, and there were engineers and people saying this is not safe, we should not do this, it's not. People ignored it. Oh, it's horrible. Anyways, I'm very excited to continue listening. I'm actually gonna go put some pizza rolls in the oven, and then we can get back to coloring and listening to my audiobook. Hello, it is Monday, March 13th. I had to work yesterday. I don't know if I told you guys that I had to work on Sunday. I think I did. But yeah, I had to work Sunday. It wasn't a bad shift, actually. Wasn't too bad. And then obviously work today. Tomorrow's my last day on the floor, thank God. Sorry, Topes. Thank goodness. It's not the best on the floor. Anyways, I am feeling so much better than I was. Though I finished the new guys, which is exciting. I finished up the audiobook. So yeah, I thought I would come and do a quick little update or review. I, of course, absolutely love this book. I give it a 5 out of 5 stars. This is just like everything I could have wanted, everything I needed. I loved it so much. I highly recommend the audiobook. It was great, actually. It did get like a little bit slow at the end, but I think she was just having kind of a hard time to wrap it all up, but I thought she still did it well. But yes, I don't know if in this vlog I actually talked about it, but just hearing about all of the astronauts, all these incredible people, how they were chosen, why they chose to go into this field, their training that they had to do, tragedies that happened that made me so angry, because so many of them could have been both of the Challenger and the Challenger and the Columbia, right? I get their names confused. The tragedies with those and how those like possibly could have been prevented, and just how these astronauts put all of their faith into NASA and NASA kind of let them down. That part was really sad. But how they still believe in like space travel. Kind of ended on how like now there's a whole new chapter on how we go about doing space travel and space exploration, which I just thought was so interesting, because these people really did have like their own era of space travel, and it was just so great, so fascinating. And the author really took her time with exploring each of the astronauts and where they came from, and how each single one of them broke barriers and how incredible they were. Of course, I freaking love this. You guys know how much I love astronauts. So if you have any books about astronauts, space travel, anything like that, please leave your recommendations down below, because I will read them. I give this a 5 out of 5 stars. All right, hello everyone. I am coming at you from the future because I have such an exciting book unboxing. I wanted to put this clip a little bit earlier in the video because I am so excited about it. Aardvark Book Club reached out to me to do an unboxing of one of their book boxes. This contains some of the March book picks. I don't know what's in it because they picked out the books for me, but I am so excited. I can't believe they reached out to me. So this is a brand new monthly book service that you can subscribe to. They pick out 5 books every single month for you, new releases from all different kinds of genres, and then you get to pick one book that you want sent to your door. You can also, of course, add on extra books if more of the selections look interesting to you. But I have some of the March picks here. Shipping is completely free. They ship both to USA and to Canada, and your box only costs $17.99 every single month, which I think is a pretty good deal considering hardbacks can be like 25 plus. And it's free shipping. That's amazing. But if you use my code READINGWITHTOBY, you can get your first box for only $4. What? That's a crazy discount code. So I will of course leave it down below. I'll also leave a link down below if you want to check it out. They have an app that makes it so easy for you to go and pick out the books, see the selections. You get this gorgeous box sent to you every single month. I am so excited to see what they decided to send me. I told them, of course, that I am interested in horror books and literary fiction. Those are my 2 favorites. So let's see. I am post-call right now. I had a 28-hour shift yesterday into this morning, and I got off at 10 a.m. so I'm very tired. So this is very, very exciting. I need this little pick-me-up. All right, so let's open it. Oh, think inside the box. We got some books. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Some of these little bookmarks. It says Aardvark Book Club. Little bookmarks here. So we have 3 books. What? I feel so special. Okay, so first we have the Dream Builders, but look at how stunning this is. And then you do have the little Aardvark Book Club symbol there. Let's see what this is about. After living in the US for years, Makina Roy returns home to India to mourn the loss of her mother and finds herself in a new world. The booming city of Harishpur, where her father now lives, is nothing like part of the country where she grew up. And the more she sees of this new sparkling city, the more she learns that nothing and no one here is as it seems. Is as it appears. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, my post-call brain. Oh, this is her debut novel. It explores class divisions, gender roles, and stories of survival within a society that is constantly changing and becoming increasingly Americanized. Oh, that sounds really interesting. Definitely a nice literary fiction. This book looks very intriguing. Ooh, so is this one. Oh, I'm getting distracted. This book is so gorgeous. Well, this is a memoir. Okay, so this is Sink by Joseph Earl Thomas. Look at that. Oh, I love that. Okay, let's see what this one's about. In a series of exacting and fierce vignettes, Thomas explores how a cycle of hostility permeated his environment while illuminating a vital reprieve into geek culture. This sounds really interesting. I'm very, very curious about this. I wonder if there's an audiobook that I can read this. Yeah, I really like that. Okay, so we have Sink, and then the last book, I think this has to be my favorite cover of the 3. Look at this. Is that not gorgeous? So this is Desert Creatures by Kay Cronister. Ooh, look at the back. It says, beware the vigilante saints. What's that? In a world grown desiccated and treacherous, one young woman will find salvation or become just another rot, lonely skull in the sand. 11-year-old Magdala and her father have been exiled from their home. They flee through the harsh landscape of the American West. Oh my gosh, it's a father-daughter relationship. One of my favorite tropes in books. As violence pursues them, they join a handful of survivors on a pilgrimage to the holy city of Las Vegas, where it is said that vigilante saints reside, bright with neon power. Magdala, born with a clubfoot, is going to be healed, but when faced with the strange horrors of the Sonorian desert, one by one, the pilgrims fall victim to a hideous sickness, leaving Magdala to fend for herself. Okay, so this is like a vigilante story, a survival story, father-daughter relationship. It's a haunting story of endurance at the expense of redemption. What compromise does survival require of a woman, and can she ever unlearn the instincts that have kept her alive? That sounds so good. We got these three great books, all of which are ones that I'm definitely interested in. We have a nice literary fiction, we have a memoir, and then we have a horror book. Like, are you kidding me? These all sound so good and so beautiful. So these are just a few of these selections for March. Thank you so much to Aardvark for reaching out to me and sending me these books. I am so excited to read them and to share all of this with you. So I will leave the link down below if you're interested in checking out Aardvark for yourself. Again, you can get your first box for only $4, which is amazing. But yes, let me know if any of these sound interesting to you, and let's get to the rest of the vlog. Hello. Oh man, today was a wild day at work. Oh my gosh, I'm just not getting home. It is like after 7:30. Today was wild. There were so many patients, so many admits. It was just a crazy day. So I have my wine glass. Can you guys see what it says? It says after patients. But exciting, I have a package to unbox. It is from Book Babe Designs. Toby's always like so happy when I come home from late call. I think he's like, what are you doing? You were gone too long. I know I was gone too long. You are correct. I was gone too long. Okay, so this is from Book Babe Designs. I will link her shop down below. I bought a couple things from her before. She has such cute bookish things that aren't like book specific things. They're more like generic book things, but they are so cute. She had a tote bag and a beanie and a beanie launch. She's having some really cute shirts come out soon too. So I'm very excited about those. Okay, this little ghost sticker. I think it's supposed to be like a fairy, I mean like fantasy book ghost. Got two things. So we got an extra journaling card, which is really pretty, and then this is her business card. Okay, so I got one tote bag and one beanie. Anyways, so I got this jean. Look at how cute this is. It says raise hell, read books. How cute is this? Come on, look at how cute this is. Oh, it's like the perfect height. Yes, I saw this and I had to get it. And the jean material I think is so fun. Okay, there we go. I just think it is so fun. How cute is that? I got the dark green one and it says readers only club with a little heart. That's everything that I got. Just a cute little unboxing that I thought I would share with you all. Definitely follow her on Instagram. She has really cute stuff. So yes, that is it. I'm going to relax now. Watch Ted Lasso. I've been rewatching Ted Lasso to prepare for the new season coming out. The show is so much better this time around. It is literally the perfect cozy show to watch after work. It is so good. Hello, it is the next day. It is Friday. Yesterday I spent a lot of the day reading, the afternoon, and then my apartment like connected to a restaurant, and that restaurant was having a little event for people who lived in the apartment, if that makes sense, like drinks and hors d'oeuvres and stuff. So my friend met me there and we did that. It was so much fun. I haven't seen her in so long. It was so nice. But yeah, I'm excited because we're gonna go out Saturday to hang out too with one of our other friends. So it's gonna be fun. Anyway, so that's what I was doing yesterday. I read like all of my books. I read some of Full Immersion. I am still bloody reading Anna Karenina. I am so close to being done. I know I say that every time. I thought I would come and give you all my initial thoughts on Full Immersion. I am really enjoying it a lot. I got like 76 pages in, so I'm on chapter 8. Okay, so what is happening in this book? I realized that I read the synopsis, but I took it to mean something completely different. I have no idea. So with this book, you're following this woman who becomes part of this kind of like new therapy program where it's basically virtual reality, full immersion, and they're kind of like trying to do therapy by putting her in this, I'm not gonna say what they exactly do, but they kind of put her in this really strange circumstance, and she's starting to like confront all of her traumas or things from her past that kind of led to her being in the situation that she is, where like she doesn't want, like she's very depressed and down or whatever. So that's where I'm at right now. She's kind of like hooked up to all these wires and her body is kind of like floating, and you're going back and forth between her in the virtual reality world, and she's like, she doesn't know she's in a virtual, like in this weird world. She thinks that she's like alive, but she can tell like things are off, and it feels very creepy. And then you're switching between the people who are like run the simulation, so who are like, you know, like behind the scenes watching her, connected to the things, like doing the programming, things like that. But then weird things are happening in the real world and I don't know what's going on. It's very interesting, and like very ominous things are happening, and so I have no idea where this book is gonna go and why it's gonna get so scary. But yeah, I have no idea, but I'm very curious about it. I'm really liking it a lot. I really do love horror books with like technology aspects to it. I realize it is so interesting. So like this book and this book, You've Lost a Lot of Blood by Eric LaRocca, this also has like a technology component to it that I loved, and it was so creepy. So this one has that too. I didn't know I liked that, but I guess I really do love that in horror books. So I'm gonna keep reading this. Like I said, it's written very well. It's really easy. Hello, it is Saturday. It is around 1 o'clock, and I have finished a book. Finally finished The World We Make by N.K. Jemisin. This you will see in the vlog. I actually just finished editing that vlog, uploaded the last clip where I talked about my review for this. This was the last book that I needed to read for Blackathon, and it just took me forever to get to reading it. So that's what I was doing this morning, and also kind of like cleaning up a little bit, relaxing, doing laundry. And now I was reading some of Full Immersion, the horror book. And guys, this book is getting wild. Like this book, I had no idea what in the world is gonna happen. So now I think I told you, this woman, she's like in this virtual reality, like full immersion experience, and it's like a therapy. It's supposed to be like a therapy session, but I think I told you that she's kind of like senses that something isn't quite right, and she's starting to, she's not like realizing that she's in a virtual reality simulation, but she's starting to realize that she can kind of control things, because it is her brain that they're like connected to, and she can kind of like control things. And it's getting wild. And then in the real reality, where the people in the control room are kind of like watching and making sure everything looks okay, creepy things, I think I said, are starting to happen to them too. And I just have no idea. It's like all the virtual and real world is starting to melt together, and I have no idea where it's gonna go, but this is so good. I'm really liking it, and it's just getting smarter and smarter. Anyways, I got my coffee. I'm gonna sit now and read a little bit. I think Kayla from Books and Lala, she posted that she's gonna do some reading sprints at around 3 p.m. So I'm just gonna sit and read some of this. I'm uploading my video. I need to do it with the thumbnail for that vlog. But yeah, I'm gonna sit and read more of this because I'm really enjoying it, like I said. Hello. Okay, so I was just reading, obviously, and it's still just as good, but then I stopped to eat lunch. I'm like 170, almost 180 pages in, chapter 17. I stopped to eat lunch and make reservations for dinner tonight because me and a couple of my friends are going out tonight. I think I already told you that. But anyways, last night I started watching Daisy Jones and the Six, the TV show. And it is like, it's honestly not the best show, but I can't stop watching it. Like, I didn't really care for the book. I don't really get the hype on the book, honestly. I didn't really care for it. I did not like Daisy Jones. I don't think she is that great of a character. I liked all the side characters, but I didn't really care for her. Anyways, but I'm really liking the show. The camera's kind of tilted. I'm really liking the show, I have to say. It's like really addicting. The tension between Daisy Jones and Billy Dunn, what's his name, right? Billy Dune. toppable. The girl who plays Camila, that's her name, right? Camila, one of the side characters. I really liked her in the book, and she's exactly how I picture her in the show. But yeah, I just thought I'd come update you. Have you all watched this show? Let me know your thoughts down below. I'm curious because I know people love this book. Hello, it is now Monday and I am so excited to finally be able to film this part of my vlog because I have been wanting to decorate my bedroom more, make it a little bit cuter, comfier, cozier. Finally bought some gold frames. These from IKEA, and I wanted some nice gold edged frames. I bought these prints because I definitely want my favorite aesthetic bedroom look, bedroom, living room, just home aesthetic is like darker, not necessarily dark academia vibes, but I do love how that looks, but just like a dark English manner, old Victorian style with like a little bit of modern touches. Those are my favorite styles, like really deep jewel tones. I love it when the walls are colored, like painted a dark color. And you just have like dark rich tones, and it's just very cozy and warm lighting. I'll put some like pictures here of things that I love so you can see my idea. But I was on Amazon and I was just looking, I was literally randomly just looking up print. Then I saw these prints and I couldn't stop thinking about them, and I was like, I'm just gonna buy them because they're exactly what I want. These prints were titled like Dark Academia or something. So I got these 3 prints. Okay, so the first one, I'll just show them to you, is this bronze statue, which I love. This is kind of like dark architecture. This one, I can't tell you why I love this so much, but it's like someone putting a crown on the head, and it's just like so dark and weird to me. I don't know, and it feels a little more like rebellious. I don't know, like the vibes, I just love it. And then I ordered this one, just a classic one, but I love the colors. And so I originally bought these 2 because it was like in a set, and I knew I wanted a 3rd one, but I didn't know the 3rd one that I wanted. So I was thinking, because this is like a lighter brown, it would look best with another light brown in the background. So then like this one with the crown will be in the center and these will be on the edge, so it kind of like balances it out. That is the idea that I have for these. So I'm gonna put them in the frame. They are 12 by 16, so let's do one, and I hope that it fits. Okay, so I don't love the pillow situation. Now let's do my batteries flashing at me. So once I charge my camera, we can come back and we'll do my little nightstand area. We are in my bedroom, and I thought now I have a little bit of energy. I want to do this while the lighting is still okay. We're gonna set up my nightstand now that we set up my kind of bedroom area. This nightstand is very dirty. I really need to clean it. So my plan is to kind of go along with the theme. I don't even know what the theme is. I don't know. I thought having some of my black penguin, why can't I ever say that? My black spine penguin additions on here would be cute, right? And then I'm gonna put this little lamp that I have that my dad got me for my birthday. This is on Amazon, but it is so cute because I do need a better nightstand lamp in here. I have no idea where, like I said, where I want to put my lava lamp. I gotta figure that out. But let's go ahead and like clean this up and set it up and be cute. I'm excited. Let's do it. it's a little bit later. You see I'm blow drying my hair. I'm in the process of doing it, so ignore it, please. Thank you. I have finished the first book for Women in Horror Month, A Full Immersion by Gemma Amor. I didn't come and update you guys anymore just because I didn't really have anything else to add to it, and plus I didn't want to get into any spoiler territory. But I don't know how to feel about this book. It's not that I didn't like it. It's like the concept of this was so interesting, and I really like the ideas of this. Like some of the scenes she came up with in the virtual reality world and even in the real world are really creepy. I really liked it, but some of it was just too much explaining for me, and she tried very hard to be like, we are showing you this because it represents this, and this thing represents this of your past, and it was just too much explaining, and it was so repetitive. Like she kept doing the same kind of narrative style throughout, so it got a little old. But it's like weird because at the same time I really like what she was trying to do, and the concept was really smart and creative and different. So that's why I don't quite know what to feel about this, because I did like it, and it's definitely horror, and I like horror that has this kind of like human aspect to it, I guess. So I don't really know what to rate it. I think it's like a 3.5, 3.75. I thought this was fun. I'm so glad I read this. I don't think I ever would have got it. Would have taken me a while, I think, to actually choose to pick this up from my shelf. So I'm very happy that I read this. Now that we have finished our first book for Women in Horror Month, it's time to pick another one, and we are going to do another random number generator. I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna count my YA horror this time. Okay, we are gonna count my YA horror this time, so let me go count how many books there are again, because I don't know. And then we'll come back and pick our next one. All right, so I went and counted them again. There are 18 books for me to pick from this time. Due to 18, that's what I said, right? Yeah, 18. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. 1. What is 1? Okay, yeah, I just remember it's The Hacienda by Isabel Cañas. I don't know why, I'm just not in the mood for that. Okay, let's do another one, okay? Let's do one more. I don't know why, I'm just not in the mood for it. I did try reading that book a little bit ago whenever I bought it, and I don't know, it just didn't quite do it for me, so I think that's why I'm like, I don't know if I want to read it. Okay, we're just gonna do it again. Let's do it again. Okay, the next one, no matter what, I will try. Okay, 1 through 18. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Number 15. Oh, what is that gonna be? I knew if I said I'll count YA, it was gonna be a YA book. I knew it. All right, so this is the one that we got. We got What We Harvest by Anne Frasat. This book I just like randomly saw on Books and Lala's channel, and it intrigued me. At the time, I didn't know that it was a YA book until I bought it off of Pingo Books. On the back, all it says is, when the blight came to Hollow's End, they said the clinic could treat us for exposure. The truth was, there wasn't any treatment, let alone a cure. All right. It's a little bit later. You can see I have straightened my hair. I have a package to unbox. This is another book that I bought from Pingo Books, which is exciting. Wrapped it in tissue paper. How cute is that? Purple is my favorite color, so I love it. So the book I got is another classic for my classics that I want to read this year, and I got Frankenstein. This is so cute. Of course, I had to get the Penguin Black Spine edition. Is anyone surprised? I really like this copy. It's probably going to be read in October, so it's gonna be a while before you see me read this, but I just think it's the perfect spooky read. So I just wanted to go ahead and pick it up because I want all of my classics on my shelves, and I knew I was gonna read it anyway, so I got it. My Penguin Black Spine edition collection is getting so big. I love it so much. Hello, it is Saturday. I have not been reading anything. Actually, I did read one chapter. I read the very first chapter of What We Harvest, but I just haven't really been in the mood to read today, honestly. I did like it. It was intriguing. So I will keep going. I think I'll take this with me to work tomorrow because I do have a 28-hour shift tomorrow, which is so sad. But I just got back. I went over to my friend's house because we have been planning for a while now to watch one of the Star Wars shows. So we watched Obi-Wan, the Obi-Wan Kenobi show, which was good. It wasn't like the greatest show, but it was like entertaining. We just watched the whole thing. It was fun. But yeah, that's what I did today. I got some really exciting book mail, Book Babe design, which I have shown on my channel before. You actually may have seen a package already from them in this video. I just thought about that. She's been having like a couple of launches I think in February and March. And I think she's like coming to the end of her launch schedule now, which is good, so I can start saving some money. But she had this t-shirt sale. I really wanted to get one of these t-shirts, and then she had a surprise, like had a few extra of these sweatshirts that I like wish I had, and she kept saying like, I'm never gonna bring it back, I'm so sorry. But then she had like a surprise few left, and I was like ready. I was like sitting at my computer right at noon on Saturday, ready to buy it, and they sold out. Literally, I put it in my cart, went to go check out, and it sold out. But she had some like flawed sweatshirts, and they had it in a small. I really wanted it in a medium because I wanted it a little bit oversized. I'm talking a lot, but I was able to get a flawed version in small, so hopefully it looks cute. We'll see though. But let me go ahead and open it. I can show you what they are. I'm very excited. Got it in a small, yes, which I'm glad because they're a little bit big, but look at this. It says Raising Hell Reading Books, which is the same thing that the little tote bag that I got. But this is so cute, and I love the like heather gray color. Oh, this is so cute. This is even cuter in person. This is the sweatshirt. Team whoever the villain is. Look at it. And then this is the back. Oh, the back. It says the same thing. Team whoever the villain is. Look at that. How cute. I'm so obsessed with the shirt. Hold on, let's put it down so you all can admire it while I chat with you all. Okay, so I wanted to come and talk about Daisy Jones and the Six because I watched the finale, last 2 episodes last night, and I thought it was so cheesy. Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna spoil anything. If you haven't seen it yet or haven't read the book yet, I honestly cannot remember how the book ends. Like not even a little bit. Because I was not a fan of the book, but I kind of want to reread it because I really did like the show. Like the first like 8 episodes I was like obsessed with. I loved. So I actually want to reread the book. I actually took it off my bookshelf. I'm like, I think I'm gonna reread that soon. The ending, I like the like final like climax and like all the drama and the tension and everything that built up between them, but then the actual final scene, like final episode of like after the aftermath of their last concert and years later, it was just so cheesy. Like everything just tied up nicely in a perfect little bow, and I found it so annoying. And I just felt like the whole show was like so gritty, and like you're following these like flawed characters, and there's like so much emotion and tension, and it's just like, right? But then it just ended so like, oh, and everyone learned their lesson and now everyone's happy now. I did not like that cheesy ending. I mean, I don't really know how else it could have ended, but I did love the show overall. And I definitely recommend it if you're watching. It's only 10 episodes, so you can do it. All right, hey guys, so it is now Wednesday, and I'm coming to end out this vlog because I'm actually going to start another reading vlog today. I did not end up finishing What We Harvest. I was just so tired, and yesterday I went out to happy hour with some of my friends, and I came home and did not feel like reading. I think I got like 50 pages into this, and I am really liking it. I am curious about it. Yeah, nothing else really more happened than from what I told you, so I definitely will be finishing this book at some point this year. Especially since it's such an easy, quick read. But I am going to set this aside. I hope you all enjoyed this vlog. I feel like it was super random. I never really know what happens in these vlogs until I finally edit it all together. But yes, I hope you all enjoyed it, and don't forget to check out the link down below for Aardvark's book club. I'm so excited to read those books and check those out, so definitely check out the link below to get yourself started for only $4 a month. I hope you all enjoyed this vlog, and I'll catch y'all in my next one. Bye.